The world is changing. We are witnessing a fundamental shift in values.
A departure from the traditional and a bold embrace of the unconventional.
This transformation, driven by forces both technological and societal, is challenging our preconceived notions of success, morality, and the very fabric of our cultural identity.
From the rise of social media to the evolving landscape of work, the 21st century has ushered in an era of unprecedented change.
Nowhere is this more evident than in the choices individuals make. Choices that defy expectations and challenge the status quo.
The story of Zara Dar exemplifies this shift, a stark illustration of the changing tides of our times.
Her journey from being a PhD candidate in the hallowed halls of academia to the digital realm of OnlyFans sparks a crucial conversation about the evolving values that shape our world.
This is a conversation about the collision of tradition and modernity, about the allure of financial freedom and the redefinition of personal fulfillment.
Zara Dar is not your typical internet sensation. As a PhD candidate in machine learning and neural networks at the prestigious University of Texas, she was on a career path seemingly destined for academic acclaim and recognition. Yet, in a move that sent ripples through both the academic and digital worlds, Dar made the unconventional decision to pivot to content creation on platforms like OnlyFans and Pornhub. Her foray into the adult entertainment industry, a far cry from the lecture halls and research labs she was accustomed to, was met with a mixture of shock, intrigue, and condemnation from various quarters.
But beyond the initial wave of surprise lay a more profound question. What compels a highly educated individual to make such a seemingly drastic career shift? The answer, as with most things in life, is multifaceted and complex. Financial motivations were a significant factor for Zara, a sentiment that resonates with a growing number of millennials and Gen Z individuals grappling with student debt and a volatile job market. But financial incentives tell only part of the story. Zara's decision also reflects a growing desire for autonomy, a yearning for control over one's own destiny, and a rejection of the traditional, often rigid structures of academia.
Zara Dar's story is not an isolated incident. It is emblematic of a broader trend, a societal shift towards embracing the unorthodox and challenging conventional notions of success. The digital age has become a breeding ground for unconventional career paths. From YouTubers to Instagram influencers, a new generation of entrepreneurs is emerging, leveraging the internet to build their own brands and connect with their audience. This new paradigm of work is not bound by traditional hierarchies or geographical limitations. The rise of the gig economy, the normalization of remote work, and the increasing accessibility of online platforms have democratized access to income streams. Individuals like Zara Dar, a former PhD candidate, are harbingers of a future where traditional career paths and digital entrepreneurship blur. This shift is not without its critics. Concerns about job security, the lack of benefits, and the potential for exploitation within the gig economy are valid and require careful consideration. However, it is undeniable that the digital age has opened up a world of possibilities, empowering individuals to forge their own paths and redefine what it means to be successful. The changing landscape of work is inextricably linked to a broader shift in societal values. The traditional markers of success, a stable job, a house in the suburbs, a comfortable retirement, are being challenged by a new set of aspirations. Individualism, personal fulfillment, and the pursuit of passion have taken center stage, particularly among younger generations. The desire for experiences over material possessions, for self-discovery over conformity, is driving a cultural shift that is reshaping our values and priorities. This shift is fueled in part by the interconnectedness of the digital age. Social media platforms, while not without their drawbacks, have given rise to a global community where individuals can connect with like-minded individuals, share their stories, and challenge societal norms. The rise of the woke culture, often criticized for its perceived excesses, is nonetheless a testament to the growing awareness of social justice issues and the desire for a more equitable and inclusive society. The digital landscape, a catalyst for change. The digital landscape, with its ever-evolving platforms and technologies, serves as both a mirror and a catalyst for these evolving societal values. Social media in particular has played a pivotal role in shaping our perceptions of success, beauty, and what it means to live a fulfilling life. The curated feeds of Instagram and the aspirational lifestyles portrayed on YouTube have created a culture of comparison, where individuals are constantly bombarded with images of seemingly perfect lives. This constant exposure to idealized versions of reality can lead to feelings of inadequacy and a relentless pursuit of unattainable standards. However, it is important to acknowledge that social media is not a monolithic entity, but a diverse and multifaceted one. For every influencer promoting unrealistic beauty standards, there are countless others using their platforms to advocate for body positivity, mental health awareness, and social justice. The digital landscape is a double-edged sword, capable of both amplifying societal ills and providing a platform for positive change. It is up to us, as individuals and as a society, to navigate this complex landscape critically and to harness the power of technology for good. Global perspectives, a spectrum of acceptance. While often viewed through a Western lens, it's crucial to acknowledge diverse cultural norms shaping global perspectives. Acceptance of adult content varies greatly, reflecting cultural values and religious beliefs. In the Netherlands and Canada, the industry is liberalized, emphasizing personal freedom. In Saudi Arabia and Iran, strict laws heavily restrict adult content. Even within similar regions, views on sexuality vary. The US is a melting pot with varying acceptance levels. Understanding cultural nuances is essential in these discussions. What is progressive in one culture may be taboo in another. Approach these conversations with sensitivity and respect. A question of balance, progress, and tradition. The story of Zara Dar, a PhD candidate, and the broader societal shifts it reflects, raises fundamental questions about the balance between progress and tradition, between individual freedom and collective responsibility. As we navigate this rapidly evolving landscape, it is essential to engage in thoughtful dialogue and to approach these complex issues with nuance and empathy. The digital age has undoubtedly brought about unprecedented levels of connectivity, access to information, and opportunities for personal expression and creativity. However, it has also exacerbated existing inequalities, fueled the spread of misinformation, and created new challenges for privacy and mental well-being. Finding the right balance between harnessing the power of technology while mitigating its potential harms is paramount. This requires a multifaceted approach, involving governments, tech companies, educators, and individuals working together to create a digital landscape that is both innovative and ethical. Ultimately, the choices we make, both individually and collectively, will shape the future of our society. It is up to us to decide what values we want to prioritize, what traditions we want to preserve, and what kind of world we want to create for ourselves and for future generations to come. Navigating the evolving landscape. The story of Zara Dar, a PhD candidate who dared to defy expectations and forge her own path, serves as a powerful reminder that the world is not static. Societal values are constantly evolving, shaped by technological advancements, cultural shifts, and the choices we make every day. As we navigate this evolving landscape, it is essential to approach these conversations with open minds, a willingness to challenge our own biases, and a commitment to understanding the perspectives of others. The journey ahead will undoubtedly be complex, but it is through thoughtful dialogue and a shared commitment to building a more just and equitable world that we can hope to create a future where everyone has the opportunity to thrive. This is not about passing judgment or dictating what is right or wrong. It is about fostering a deeper understanding of the forces that are shaping our world and engaging in a collective conversation about how we can navigate these changes in a way that benefits all members of society.